welcome to my channel. My name's Casey and I'm an Amazon seller. I've been doing it for about 2.5 years now, and I have created this channel to help people learn about how to sell on Amazon because it has changed my life and I know it can change yours as well. So today I'm actually going to go sourcing in some stores. I'm not sure what stores yet, but you already know by the title in this video. So we're going to see what we can find by doing some retail arbitrage, and hopefully we can find some good deals. So it is raining like crazy where I live. It's been raining for like the last 3 days. So that makes it a little bit tougher, but I figured I would do a retail arbitrage video also. Go in there and try to find some stuff because I gotta go to town and pick up some stuff anyway. I got to go to Sam's and pick up some stuff, and then I also had some stuff delivered to one of my family members' house because I do BJ's deliveries sometimes, and I live really far out, so they wouldn't come to my house, but they would go to my family member's house. So instead of having to drive like 40 minutes, I only have to drive like 20 minutes, if that. So that's why I do that. But anyway, with Amazon right now, my sales have been pretty steady consistently through the summer, which I did not have last year, which my dad did come home and having to take care of him and everything kind of, you know, threw that off for a whirlwind. But I am up like 300% from last year. So my sales have been really steady. What I did different this year is doing a lot of products that are like everyday items that you can pretty much sell throughout the year. Yeah, a lot of these items Amazon's on and off, so you just got to keep that in mind. But I usually just keep them in my inventory in stock, and then just, you know, see when Amazon goes out of stock or in stock. But that has been the difference this year. So I'm going to debate, you know, when it gets towards like Q4 and Halloween, I get super busy with all that stuff. So I don't know if I'm still going to sell those everyday items. I'll just have to see what I can handle, because I'm doing pretty decent sales for there to be no holidays right now, because usually when there's no holidays I slow down a lot, because that used to be my big thing. So for people, you know, wanting consistent sales, definitely try to look at those everyday items like shampoos, conditioners, any kind of food, you know, snacks, toothpaste, anything that you use every day that other people will use every day. Look for that stuff. So when it comes to seasonal, the end of August, you will be able to start looking for Halloween costumes. I don't think when it comes to like Target and Walmart, they're in stores yet, but Party City is another good one. Usually Party City's more on the higher end of pricing, so you have to like really make sure you can make a profit with it. But I have ordered from Party City plenty of times, ordered from Target and Walmart. Those are my 3 main places that I get my costumes at. So whenever it comes to end of August, beginning of September, you can start looking for that if you're interested. I think you have to be maybe ungated in toys. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it is clothing. So new sellers might be able to, I don't know, just go ahead and look up a costume and see if you're ungated in it or gated in it, because then that will let you know like what you have to do if you're interested in selling costumes. Now remember that there is a high return rate on them, so you know, don't be discouraged when you start getting returns. And I mean, I even got ones that obviously they wore the costume and then returned them afterwards. But like I said, there's so big profit margins on them that I still make plenty of money. So that's why I still do them. So anyway, I am on the way to town right now, and I'm just gonna do videos throughout the day, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's talk about what I found in there. So I actually found some pretty good stuff. I started out in the like shampoos, soaps, conditioners, all that stuff, topicals, basically what you call it. I started out in there. I checked out the clearance. They didn't have a real big clearance out in this Marshalls for some reason, but scanning the other stuff, the first two things I found that I will show you, it was the same brand. So a lot of times if you find something in that brand that makes money, then more than likely they probably got other things that make money. So I always, if I find something that makes money, I'll try to find that brand in more items. The next thing I found, it was actually one of those deals where, you know, it has like a 150,000 sales rank, but there's no sellers on it, meaning it's hard to find. So it had no price on it. I got to price it at whatever I wanted to, and I will show you that one in here also. And that one makes really good money because I got to price it as long as I wasn't getting that high pricing error, which sometimes when Amazon tries to say, hey, you're price gouging this too much, you can't sell it for that high. So that's what happens in those situations. I also found some of those racks that I showed in another video, which is good for new sellers. I was selling those at the beginning when I started on Amazon, and they are still good for new sellers. And then I found like some personal stuff. I found me some sunglasses. I did find it was pretty cool. It was selling, okay, this is where the job becomes hard because, so I found one of those like shower chairs for handicapped people. And you know, if y'all see my videos, my dad's handicapped. So I was like, oh, he needs a shower chair. And then I did the mistake of scanning it, and it is selling for like $60 on Amazon, and it is $12 in the store. So I made that mistake, but he needs the shower chair, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it to him. I wish they had more, but they only had that one. But I was like, dang, that's a good price because it was clearanced out. So that was pretty good there. I went and I looked through some swimsuits for me. I went to the toy aisle, found a couple things in the toy, but whenever I get back home, we will go through each of the products that I found. I said I was gonna wait till I got home, but I'll go ahead and start it now. The first two items that I got, these are the two that I told you were the same name. So I scanned any item that I could find in this brand, and I've sold this brand before and haven't had any issues. I sold it when I first started out because you can always find this brand in TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, any of those places like that. So I see on this first item I can make $409, and on the other one is $206. So both of them are pretty, you know, decent. I know a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to go below my $5 minimum. I do not have a $5 minimum. Like I have said in the past, let's say you have this item that is $4.50. It's making a profit of $4.50, but you go off of a $5 minimum. Well, this item that makes $4.50 and sells 20 within a day, you're going to miss out on that profit because you like a $5 minimum. So that is the reason why I do not stick to a minimum. I just kind of go off of what feels right with the item. You know, how hard is it to ship? How easy is it to get? Am I going to have to go hunting down stores? If I'm going to have to go hunting down stores, I probably want a little bit bigger profit. So, I mean, of course, if, you know, I'm doing like a sourcing trip and I just stockpile some items and, you know, that's how it is, then I still don't have a minimum. I just do whatever feels right. Like for these, they would be super easy to ship. So you know, I'll stick with the $2 and $4 profit on them. So you just have feels right for you. Don't think that you have to do that minimum. I mean, I don't have that minimum, and I make decent plenty of money on Amazon, so you don't always have to do that minimum. All right, this next product right here makes a profit of $148. Again, what I just said previously about the minimum profit, I have sold this brand before. They carry this brand a lot at TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, all those places like that. So I usually have done good on this brand before. So if you're in the stores, check this one out. All right, this next one right here is First Beauty. I know I have heard in the past that they can do IP complaints. I personally have never had an issue, and I've sold this brand before. This one makes a profit of $3. So this one right here is another good one to be on the lookout. Anytime I'm in those stores like that, I scan First Aid Beauty, because I have usually had good luck with them. So that's just a brand to be on the lookout for. You know, if you're kind of scared of IP complaints, maybe not send it in FBA. Maybe you just do an FBM and get it out of your inventory quick, because usually they are pretty quick sellers. So just something to be on the lookout for. Alright, so this next product I will not show. It is the product that I told you about that has no sellers on it, and it looks like it sells. I haven't checked out Keepa. I should have checked out Keepa, but you know, I've been doing this for a while, so usually I can tell, because the sales rate isn't like super high. And this brand, I actually sell it, and I get it from Walmart too. So it was something I was like, I already knew I should scan, because I make money on the one from Walmart. And I had listed it for $20, and it cost $4, and it would cost like $4 to ship, because it's super light. Most beauty is super light unless it's like shampoo and conditioner. So I don't even got to put that in my profit calculator. I already know it makes money. So anyway, that was a good one there. On a side note, I just went and picked up my order at the family member's house, and whoo, that was heavy. I don't know how that person dropped it off. Woo, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be, and I'm used to lifting heavy stuff because that's just part of this job. But woo, that was heavy. Hey everyone, I am back. That video was recorded a couple months ago, and I didn't put it up, so I figured I'd put it up today, and then I would put a little, me being back post at the end of it, showing y'all I'm going to come up with another video next week. I'm going to start doing videos weekly again. I had some hiccups with some stuff going on over the last couple months, and I had to put a pause on it. For everybody in the Facebook group, I have paused that Facebook group, and I have stopped everybody's payments if you have payments going through there. For the Facebook group, I am canceling as of right now. I still am going to do the 60-minute calls, so that is still on my website. If you are interested in that, I will start those back up today, so that is on the website. And for the ungated guides, those are still going to be available. For the mentorship program, I'm canceling that right now. So the only things that are available right now are my 60-minute Zoom call, the ungated guides. That's it for right now. But next week, I'm going to release a Amazon beginner guide, everything that you need to know about how to sell on Amazon, from how to log into it, how to get started, what you need to get started, discuss account health, discuss how to navigate the app, how to navigate the actual website, shipping templates, how to source, what to source, everything you need to know. How to send shipments, FBA and FBM, everything you need to know. That will be available next week, and I will announce it in the video that I post up. So, again, I apologize for everybody that I have been MIA the last couple months. I've had some stuff going on, but I am back for good now, and I will start doing videos weekly about how to sell on Amazon. Also, another side note, my email I will be changing, and I will have it in the link in all the videos. I know some of y'all have emailed me in the past. What happens is that I just got too much going to that email and I'm losing emails, so I'm creating a separate email just for YouTube. So if you have any questions about any of the guides, stuff like that, you can email me to that new email you can get in all my videos I have updated once this video is up. As for comments on YouTube, if you want to ask me questions, the email is the best way to go. But of course, it's just quick questions. I mean, if you have like a whole bunch of questions, then it's best just to set up a 60-minute call, because it's just easier for you to understand and for me to explain. But if you have any questions, instead of on the comments with YouTube, it would be better to send it through the email, because I will be more likely to check that with the new email. So next week, the video will be about Q4, because of course we are in Q4, gearing up for Christmas now. Halloween is almost over. I sold some costumes. I don't know if y'all out there have, but if you haven't, you always got next year. So we'll go ahead and talk about some in Q4, maybe show some products that are selling hot, that might be selling hot, and go from there. But go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to learn how to sell on Amazon, because I will be posting videos weekly now. I know, like I said, I apologize about being MIA, but I'm back. That's why the title of this video says I'm back. So, if you have any questions, that email is in the links to all the videos. So guys, until next week, bye!